Hello everyone and welcome to a new video on the channel and a new series. In this series, which I don't think I've really talked about that much, I am going to be talking about every film coming out in the coming month. So this video is going to be all the films that are going to be released in the month of June, whether that be streaming, cinema. Some of them may not actually be available here straight away, but they are technically released next month. I'm going off of my list on IMDb, and on my list I have every single film pretty much covered because I'm on top of it. Let me know if there are any I missed though, but I'm going to try and get as many as I can. So we shall start with one released on the 2nd of June, the first film of June. Again, not sure if this may just be in America, but it's David Cronenberg's new film, Crimes of the Future. I don't know how interested I am in this because I've not really seen any of his other films. I've heard good things about it. I mean, you've got Viggo Mortensen, Kristen Stewart, Léa Seydoux, so it's got quite a good cast. But I'm not sure. As I say, I've not seen any of his work before. I know there are people out there that are big Cronenberg fans. I've just never seen any of his films before, but this may be the first one for me. Then going to the 3rd of June, we have 3 streaming films. There's no theatrical releases on the 3rd of June. So we have 3 streaming films, 2 Disney+, 1 Netflix. The Netflix one is Interceptor, which is a new action film starring Elsa Pataky, who is Chris Hemsworth's wife. Apparently he has a cameo in this as well, quite a cool cameo. But it's an action film set... Well, I'll read the synopsis. It's about an army captain who must use her years of tactical training and military expertise when a simultaneous coordinated attack threatens the remote missile interceptor station she is in command of. So it's kind of like, I suppose, Under Siege on like it's not like a rig, it's like an interceptor station, like really advanced and stuff. So the trailer looked really good. So it's one that I will definitely be checking out on Netflix on the 3rd of June. Then we have Fire Island, which is going to Hulu in America, so one assumes that it will be on Disney Plus here. Whether that will be on the 3rd of June or not, I'm not entirely sure. I have to stay tuned for that one. But it's a comedy, romance, or rom-com, basically, about a pair of best friends who set out to have a legendary week-long summer vacation with the help of cheap rosé and a group of eclectic friends. Yeah, it may be good. The trailer looked okay. There wasn't a lot of laughs from the trailer, but it may be funny in the film. We'll have to wait, stay tuned for that one. Then the final film on the 3rd of June is Hollywood Stargirl, which is the sequel to Stargirl, which I believe came out in 2020. In this one, Uma Thurman joins the cast, as does Judd Hirsch from Independence Day, and the sequel follows Stargirl as she journeys out of Micah into a bigger world of music, dreams and possibility. I haven't seen the first one personally, but it is one I've been meaning to watch for a while, so I will probably watch that one before this one comes out. But I did watch the trailer for this one, and it actually does look quite good. Uma Thurman looks quite good in it. She's not in loads nowadays, but she did look to have quite a good role in the film, so it looks like it could be a nice family film. So we'll find out on the 3rd of June for that one. Then we have a series. There won't be many series on this list because I don't generally put series on this list. I used to, but not anymore. But the series is Irma Vep, which is a new HBO series, so that will be Sky Atlantic here. And it stars Alicia Vikander, and is about an American movie star who is disillusioned by her career and recent breakup, who comes to France to star as Irma Vep in a remake of the French silent film classic Les Vampires, which I think this is a remake of a film, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not entirely sure. I've not really heard much. It's on my list because it's got Alicia Vikander in, and I think she's a really good actress. And she's not been in much for a while, so it'll be interesting to see what it's like. HBO generally do good stuff, so I'm looking forward to seeing what that one's going to be like. Next up, on the 8th of March, not 8th of March, sorry, 8th of June, we have another Netflix film, and this is Hustle, which is a new Adam Sandler film. He looks to play a character similar in tone to Uncut Gems. There's a bit of comedy in there, but it's more dramatic than it is comedic by the looks of things. It's about a washed-up basketball scout who finds a fantastic player when he's in Spain, and basically takes him on and trains him. It's just like an underdog story, I suppose. Anything with Adam Sandler in, I'm going to watch. I think he's great. He does some bad films, but I enjoy them. Probably an unpopular opinion, but I find most of them funny. In fact, I'm going to watch one tonight that I've not seen. So yeah. But Hustle, yeah, it looks good. It's also got Robert Duvall, Ben Foster, Queen Latifah, so it's got a great supporting cast. And that will be on Netflix on the 8th of June. Then our first big theatrical film of the month is Jurassic World Dominion. I'm quite looking forward to it just to see how the franchise is closed off, although I'm sure there will be more Jurassic films in the future. But this is the end as we know it, I think. Bringing back the original 3 from the original trilogy. It looks good. It doesn't look great. The second trailer was better than the first trailer, I think. It built a bit more hype with the original characters returning. My predictions are, I think it's going to be okay. I don't think it's going to be great. I think it will be better than Fallen Kingdom. I don't think it will be as good as Jurassic World. I think it will be somewhere in the middle. But we'll have to wait and see. That one is out on the 10th of June. Then we go to the 11th of June, which looks like a little indie film. This is actually going to be at the Sundance Film Festival in London, so I don't know when it's actually getting an official release. But it is called Resurrection, and this stars Rebecca Hall and Tim Roth, and it is about Margaret, whose life is in order. She's capable, disciplined and successful. Everything is under control until David returns, carrying with him the horrors of Margaret's past. I did watch the trailer for this. It looks intriguing. Tim Roth looks great. I think something happens in her past to do with him. He suddenly comes out of nowhere. And is it a coincidence? Is it not? Is her mind playing tricks on her? It looked interesting. So yeah, I'll be watching that when it does eventually come out. Then we go to the 16th of June when we get Father of the Bride, the remake starring Andy Garcia and Gloria Estefan. Again, I'm not sure because obviously we don't have HBO Max here. I'm assuming it will be a theatrical release. Don't know whether that will be on the 16th of June or whether they'll hold it, or whether it'll be a bit like Kimmy and they'll just put it straight on demand, video on demand. I don't know, but I've seen the trailer. It looks pretty funny. I think this is more close to the original Father of the Brides than the Steve Martin ones. But it looks good. As I say, you've got Andy Garcia, who looks like he's having a great time. Gloria Estefan as well. And it just looks like a fun summer comedy. So yeah, that is Father of the Bride coming on the 16th of June. Then we go to the 17th of June when we get Good Luck to You, Leo Grande, which is a new comedy starring Emma Thompson, who plays Nancy Stokes, a 55-year-old widow who is yearning for some adventure, human connection, and some sex. I've heard good things about it. Whether I think it's going to be a film that will make you feel uncomfortable, but I think it'll be. It looks like a good film. The trailer sold it quite well. Emma Thompson's a great actress, so I'm sure it'll be a good watch. So yeah, that is coming on the 17th of June. I believe it'll be theatrical here, but it is going to Hulu in America. Then again on 17th of June we have the big theatrical week release of that week, and that is Lightyear, much anticipated spin-off, prequel, whatever you want to call it, to Buzz Lightyear. I think it's, from what I gather, it is a film that was made in the Toy Story universe. So the toy is based off of the character in the film. Confusing. But it looks great. Chris Evans voicing Lightyear. You've got Taika Waititi doing a voice as well. I've heard that the first half an hour is really good, as Pixar, so can't really go wrong there. So very much looking forward to seeing that, because I've not seen a Pixar film in cinema since Onward, which was over 2 years ago now, so that'll be a good one to watch. Then we have 3 more streaming films. We have Jerry and Marge Go Large, which is debuting on Paramount Plus on the 17th of June, and is based on a true story about couple Jerry and Marge Selby, who won the lottery and uses the money to revive their small town. Stars Bryan Cranston and Annette Bening as the characters. Yeah, it looks like a really good film, directed by David Frankel, who's done quite a lot of good, like, feel-good comedy films. That's the vibe going off the trailer. And that says 17th of June. It will not actually be available in the United Kingdom until the 24th of June, which is when Paramount Plus launches in the UK. I'm getting it day one because of the amount of shows on there. Yellowstone's on there. I love Yellowstone. The Halo series is going to be on there. Many others, including this film. As I say, it looks good. So if you want a film to watch, if you want a reason to get Paramount Plus, check the trailer out, see if it's for you. I think £7 a month Paramount Plus is going to be, so it might be worth it depending on what other stuff's on there for you. But it's one that I'm definitely going to order. Then we have a little indie film called The Lost Girls, which is based on Peter Pan, sort of. It's about the women in the family and trying to escape from his, like, Peter Pan's hold on them, because he's had a hold on them for years. And obviously it's like a darker version of Peter Pan set years later, more drama, less to do with the source material. You've got Vanessa Redgrave in here, you've got Ian Glenn playing Captain Hook, you've got Jolie Richardson, who is obviously Vanessa Redgrave's daughter. Yeah, the trailer looks okay. It may be an alright film. I think it's going to be one that definitely goes under the radar. Whether it's any good or not, I don't know. But it's got a good cast, so it's promising. And then the final film on the 17th of June is Cha Cha Real Smooth, which will be debuting on Apple TV Plus, and stars Cooper Raiff, Dakota Johnson, Leslie Mann and Brad Garrett, and is also written and directed by Raiff. The trailer looks really good, got a really good soundtrack in it, looks quite funny. Yet Apple always please me with their films. I watched Coda for the first time last week, which absolutely blew me away. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this one's going to be like. Moving to the 24th of June, we have 3 films, 2 theatrical, 1 streaming. The biggest theatrical one of the week will be Elvis, obviously directed by Baz Luhrmann. Is like it's not fictional, but it's like a more meta version of his life, I think. It looks fantastic. The trailer that was released last week was amazing. I can't wait to watch it. I'm going to try and see it as soon as possible, but I am on holiday the day after it comes out, so it's going to be difficult watching it. I am going to have to wait, but I desperately will be wanting to watch it. Because obviously Tom Hanks as well, so another great reason to go and watch it. But that is on the 24th of June. Then the streaming film of the week will be on Disney Plus, and it is a film called Rise, which is based on the real life story about the family that produced the first trio of brothers to become NBA champions in the history of the league. It could be another great true sports story. I love these inspirational sports stories. Disney did, I think they did Safety a few years ago, which I've still yet to see, but that looks really good. I've heard good things about it. This looks like it's going to be really good. The trailer had me, so that's one I'll probably be watching when it comes out. That is Rise. And then the final release of the week, and possibly the month, is The Black Phone, which is Ethan Hawke's new horror film, directed by Scott Derrickson. Had rave reviews. It was shown at CinemaCon. It was shown at I think it was Fright Fest last year. Might have been TIFF as well. Really good reviews. I've heard it's very disturbing. Whether I'll watch this or not, because I'm not a huge fan of horror, I don't know, but I really like Ethan Hawke. The trailer actually looks pretty good, looks quite psychological to me, so I may enjoy it a bit more because of that aspect of it. But yeah, we shall see. That is out on the 24th of June. And then the final film listed here, which I think was pulled, and because it's going to go to Amazon now instead of being released theatrically by Lionsgate, is Shotgun Wedding, which is a new rom-com with J-Lo, Jennifer Lopez, and Josh Duhamel, I want to say. Yeah. Yes, an action comedy, but it was pulled about a month ago from the release schedule, and I believe it is now going straight to Prime. I don't know whether it's keeping its date or not. That is still to be determined. We've still not got a trailer for it, so it's unlikely that it will keep its date at this point, unless we do get a trailer in the next week or so. But yeah, another action comedy with J-Lo. Yeah, I mean, I will watch that when it comes out, even if it is on Amazon. But that is it. That is everything coming out in the month of June. Everything on my list anyway. If there are any that I have missed out, let me know in the comments below, because there are always a lot of films coming out, a lot of things coming out. I know there's a lot of great series coming out over the next month as well. We've got The Boys Season 3 next week. Stranger Things is tomorrow. Lots of great stuff. So yeah, a lot of stuff to look forward to next month. So that's it. If you like the video, make sure to give it a like. If for some reason, you don't like the video, I would say give it a dislike, but it makes no difference anymore because the dislike button doesn't do anything anymore, I don't think. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and turn your notification bell on so you know when I have a new video uploaded onto the channel. Comment down below anything, everything. I will get back to anyone that takes the time to leave me a comment. And that's it. So until next time, everyone, take care. Goodbye.